In this video, we're going to go over how to set up a personal injury case and the policy. So you can do so by searching for the patient in the search box or clicking on their name on the calendar. Click on Cases, Create New Case. Going to select Personal Injury/Settlement. Now with personal injury, it depends on how you're billing this out. A lot of times you will select billing suspended on a personal injury case or a workman's comp case. The reason being, a lot of times the attorney or the insurance company may not want all the bills until the very end of the case. So they don't want to bill every week. They might just want at the end of the entire case, when it's done, they might just want a statement of account and all the super bills, but they don't want a bill sent to them every week. So you would need to confirm this with the insurance company or the attorney that you are working with. But a lot of times, that's the most common reason I see billing suspended. Save changes. If this is the current case that the patient is being treated on, I'm going to set it as default. Add the chief complaints, care notes, and diagnosis codes. So adding a diagnosis code is going to default to the current date that you're adding it. If you need to backdate it, you want to click on the date, so you can use the date picker to select the appropriate start date of the diagnosis codes. And just a tip, if you change the date on the first one, any subsequent diagnosis code that you add into the case, it will pull that start date from the code above it. Save changes, insurance/coverage, add new insurance coverage. Now here with the personal injury, under insurance company/attorney, this is where you're going to add the attorney's information or the law firm or the insurance company that you've already set up as a third-party payer prior. So we'll do, I have just a fake PI attorney third-party payer set up. I'm going to set it as primary. The coverage start and end date you can add as the start and end date of the case itself. If you're not sure of the end date, it is okay to remove it. Now, if you have an ID number, but most of the time with a personal injury case, you have a claim number. So we can just add in a fake claim number here. If you need to fill out any of these boxes, you can. But when it comes to personal injury, the boxes that really pertain to them are down here as well. Claims related to, which is box 10, you're going to select auto accident because this was a auto accident and this is why it's going to be a personal injury case. State of the incident, so what state did the car wreck take place? Maximum coverage, this is a field where you can enter if the patient had med pay or max coverage for the personal injury. So let's say this 3,000. And then we have date of current illness or injury. So current illness really pertains to when we're talking about Medicare, but in this situation, it's date of current injury. So what date was the car wreck? So the MVA, motor vehicle accident. What was the date of the accident? Onset qualifier, which is essentially kind of the title that pertains to this date, and it was accident. You can fill out box 19 if you need to. Accept assignment. It's always going to be yes. And then if you need a referring provider, which I've not typically seen in a PI case, but if you need one, you can do so here. Save. If you have default services that you set up for a personal injury case, you can add them here. Save. Now this question mark icon will connect you to a knowledge base article that walks you through default services. And settings, this again where you can name the case, suspend or unsuspend billing, and change the case type. For instance, if I am ready to take all my services from the PI case through the billing process and I'm confused because they're not showing up on the create bill screen, I would take a look here because if you have billing suspended, they will not show on the create bill screen until you change it back to bill normally. Also on that billing suspended topic, we do have a report for this under reporting, simple reporting, health check, billable items on suspended cases. And so you can see anybody that you have set on billing suspended. So that is how you would set up a Medicare case and the policy.